This video is to show how to multiply polynomials. You may have heard of the word FOIL: first numbers, outer numbers, inner numbers, and last numbers. Don't worry about that. All you have to really do is take the first number and multiply it by the first two numbers here, and then take the second number and multiply that by the first two numbers there. So for example, 7x times 5x is going to give me 35x squared, because x times x is x squared. 7x times 6 is going to give me 42x. Negative 6 times 5x is going to give me a negative 30x. And a negative 6 times 6 is going to give me a negative 36. So when I add these two together, I get 35x squared. Signs are different, so I subtract these two numbers, which would give me 12x. And then I bring down my minus 36. Next one. 6 times 5x is going to give me 30k squared. 6k times 5k is going to give me 30k squared. 6k times 5 is going to give me 30k. 5 times 5k is going to give me 25k. And 5 times 5 is going to give me 25. So when I add these two together, I get 30k squared. Add these two together, signs are alike. It's going to give me 55k and plus 25. Now, factoring is just the opposite of what you did here. But I use the x factor. So I come over here and make an x. Whatever the last number is, I put that on top. And whatever the middle number is, I put that on bottom. And you want to ask yourself, what two numbers multiplied together will give me 27? And when I add them, I get 12. Well, if you don't know your multiplication tables, then you just do your factors. So 1 times 27, 2 won't go into it, 3 times 9, 4 won't go into it, 5 won't go into it, 6 won't go into it, 7 won't go into it, 8 won't go into it, and then 9 will go into it. So I'm starting all over again. So it's either going to be 1 and 27 or 3 and 9. So what two numbers multiplied together will give me 27, and when I add them together, I get 12, get 12. So 3 and 9. So this is going to be 3 and 9 are my answers. So when I come and do this, I'm going to say D plus 3 times D plus 9. Those are my two factors. Next one over here, 35. So again, negative 35. So this is a negative 35, and this is a positive 2. Now, knowing some multiplication here, because this is negative, I know one of my numbers has to be positive and the other one has to be negative. And my larger number is going to be positive because this number here is positive. So whenever I find my two numbers, whatever the larger number is, it's going to be the positive one. So negative 35. What two numbers multiplied together give me negative 35? So 1 and 35, 2, and 2 won't go into it, 3, 4 won't go into it, 5 and 7. And that'll give me 2, because I'm going to have to subtract them because my signs are different. And the larger number is going to be positive. So what two numbers multiplied together would give me a negative 35, positive 7, and negative 5. And what two numbers subtracted, because my signs are different, are going to give me 2. So my answer is x plus 7 and x minus 5.